Determiners. Any idea? Which words would you call determiners?
I forget, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. If I say that Anmol is happy after throwing a birthday party for her friends. Can you make out a determiner? No. Okay. So you should know what a determiner is, right? It is a word that determines or qualifies the meaning of a noun. Now, the sentence I just gave you, there, the noun was Anmol. Anmol is proper noun, but then birthday party, that was a noun. Just try to recall, I used a word that was referring to the birthday party, that was determining the meaning of the birthday party, that was adding a meaning to the birthday party. Can you recall what has been used before birthday party?
Happy.
No. Anmol is happy after throwing a birthday bash for her friends.
After.
A birthday party. A has been used before noun, that is birthday bash, birthday party, whatever it is. Right? So this A determines the noun. How it determines the noun? It determines the noun. A birthday party, singular birthday party. The birthday parties. Is that clear? So this is the word that determines a noun. And how we know it determines a noun? Because it is used before a noun. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this way, it expresses the concepts like quantity or definiteness. Now, how that quantity or definiteness, okay, just for example, at random, I will tell you, just as for example, I have some water, right? They have two books. Two is a determiner and books is the noun. So two is describing or determining books. How many books? Two books. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
He is the man who stole my bag. He is the man. The man, it is referring to the man, the particular man, the specific man. I am not talking about any man. I am talking about the man in particular who stole my bag. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll take up examples for each type of determiner and you will come to know, okay? There is never more than one determiner per noun. One determiner is used before one noun. A birthday party, the man, an amazing child, right? A black dog. A black dog. So that's how we are using. All right? Yes, just a minute. Yes, and it is always placed before the noun. In some cases, there is an adjective before a noun, and then before that adjective, the determiner is used, but that determiner is certainly referring to the noun, not adjective. Do remember. Okay, such examples, such sentences, I would definitely take up here in the presentation and I'll discuss with you. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Now these are the words. Look at these words. These are the words which are determiners. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
You're familiar with these?
Yes, ma'am.
A and the articles, all, least, little, many, more, most, much. These are what? Quantifiers, right? Then every few, half, enough. In fact, when we say first, second, third, they are also determiners. That, those, this, these, the whole, they are all determiners. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Just browse at all these words, but these are not complete. There are many more such words which are counted in determiners. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I go to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Now this is very important. Here you see types of determiners. We have 9 types of determiners. Sometimes they say 10 types of determiners. Why? When they just, that distribute these. We have predeterminers, we have articles. You are familiar with articles, right? Demonstratives. Demonstratives are just like demonstrative pronouns. Possessives, ordinals, cardinals, quantifiers. Quantifiers, as the name suggests, that stand for quantity. Distributives and interrogatives, how the determiners are used in questions. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go to the types of determiners now. Yes, first of all, predeterminers. Predeterminers are those very words which are used before a determiner. Right? Now, how it is? Now, look at this. For example, yes, they are used to, why? What is the purpose of these predeterminers? They are used to express opinions, surprises, and other emotions about the noun which they modify. These are normally placed before an indefinite article. Indefinite articles are a and an. As I just told you, before an article plus adjective plus noun, how it is that I'll tell you.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Look at the examples. First of all, these 4 words you find, such, what, rather, quite. These these 4 words are predeterminers. Now you will see their function as it is written here. The first example you see, Sonu Sood is such a generous man. Sonu Sood, very famous these days. He raised to the fame in the second wave, right, of pandemic. Are you familiar with the name?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, a Bollywood actor, but now he is into social service. Okay, Sonu Sood is such a generous man. Such is a predeterminer. See the function of this such. Such has been used before an article, that is a, adjective generous, and noun man. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I am asking you, Sonu Sood is such a generous man. This such is referring to what?
Generous man.
It is referring to a generous man or man?
Generous.
No, it is referring to the man.
Man. Okay.
Right, because man is noun. Determiner depicts noun. Determiner determines noun. Right. This predeterminer is used before a determiner, that is a, that is article, and an adjective, and then a noun. But actually, it is referring to the noun only. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's go to the next. The next is what? What an interesting story written by Sudha Murthy. What an interesting story. Where is the noun here?
Ma'am, in whole sentence.
What an interesting story.
Story.
Story, exactly. Sudha Murthy is proper noun, we know. What an interesting story. Story is the noun. And what is a predeterminer? But what is determiner here? Can you identify?
And.
And very good. And is an article. An article is a determiner. And this is predeterminer because it has been used before a determiner. That is referring to a noun, right? Followed by an adjective. Interesting is adjective, story is noun, and an is article. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the next is rather. Mr. Singh is rather a decent man. Again, rather, it is referring to man. But it has been used before a determiner, a. It is predeterminer, meaning used before a determiner that expresses about a noun in simple words. I hope it is clear now.
Yes, ma'am.
It's quite a cold day. It's quite a cold day. Quite what? Day. It is describing day. What kind of day? Cold. That is adjective. So this is again a predeterminer, but determiner is a. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we go to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now the next type of determiners are articles. Articles, I think you have been learning about articles right from class 2 or 3 onwards.
Yes,
Isn't
ma'am.
it? Yes. So articles are very important, largely considered to be the most commonly used determiners. In fact, when you start learning phrases in the small classes, the teachers begin with the articles. When the teacher says, a boy, an egg, an elephant, the children, the balls. You remember the teacher must have taught you all this like this?
Yes, ma'am.
In your junior classes, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
these are articles that are being used in the English language every day, every time. Our conversation, the language, it is incomplete without the use of articles. There are 3 specific articles that can be used. Articles have always been only 3. That is a, an, and the. A and they are indefinite articles. The is definite articles. Now, why they are indefinite, a and an? First of all, you see the use of a and an. If the noun begins with a consonant, then a is used. Now, there we have English alphabets, 26 letters are there. Out of 26, 5 letters A, E, I, O, U. Do you know what they are called?
Vowels.
They are called vowels. Very good, right? Along with all those words which are beginning with any of these vowels, we use an, right? And the remaining 21 letters, what are they called?
Consonants.
Right, they are called consonants. So with the rest of the 21 letters, we use the article a. But exceptions are there, certain limitations are there. Sometimes a word is beginning with a consonant, but it has the sound of a vowel. In that case, we use
N.
an. Can you give an example?
Okay, wait.
Yes, yes. Just think of it. It's very common. For example, I say an honest man. Now, what is the spelling of honest?
HONEST.
Right. Yes. H is a consonant, but H is silent, and the vowel sound, O sound is prominent, isn't it? So that's
Yes.
why we use an here. So we have such words. Otherwise, the words which are beginning with consonant and they have the sound of consonant, we use A, and the words which are beginning with vowels, but also the words beginning with consonants, but they have vowel sound, there we use an, right? Now here it is. Now a and an, why they are called indefinite article? Because they do not specify. They do not specify. A child is playing with a ball. When we say a child is playing with a ball, a child can be any child. With a ball meaning just singular number of the ball, singular number of the noun. We mean this. No other specification is there. That's how this is indefinite article, right? Similarly, an energetic man, an amazing child, what is definite about it? There is nothing definite about it. So this is an indefinite article, right? Only the definiteness about the number is there. An amazing child meaning singular noun, singular child. Clear? And the is definite article. The is definite article. It is used with both singular and plural nouns. A and they are used only with singular nouns. But the is used with both singular and plural noun. The boys are working hard. The boys is the plural noun. But at the same time, I say the boy who is sitting under the tree is in pain. Are you getting it? Now here what it is, the boy is singular or plural, Anmol?
The boy is singular.
The boy is singular. Now you must be thinking why I am using the then. I am using the because here I am talking about the specific boy who is sitting under the tree. Who is crying in pain? Who is in pain? The boy is sitting under the tree. Not any other boy, but the specific, the particular boy is sitting under the tree. Right? Just as for example, I tell you in our day-to-day conversation, I say, I want your book. Suppose I ask you that, Anmol, I want your book. You would say, you take this book. I would say, no, I want the book your mother gifted on your birthday. Now, book here is singular or plural?
Singular.
Singular. Then why did I use the here instead of a?
Ma'am, because it depicts the definite that I want the book that the mother give you on the
Right. Because it refers to the specific book gifted by your mother on your birthday. Is that clear? So that's how it is definite article. Now let's read here. It is used with both singular and plural nouns we discussed. The article indicates that the noun is specific. The men in blue are Indian team. So many players are there in the field. In yellow, in blue, in green. But the men in blue are Indian team. Why the men in blue? One thing is that they are plural number. And secondly, it refers to the specific men who are wearing blue. So that's how it is definite article. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt about articles?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have some exercise for you, okay? Yes, here it is. Again, On this link, there are a number of exercises, right? You must see and you must attempt for practice. Yes, I'll take you here. Let me just take a first exercise first. No. First. Yes. You will get the options A and or the. You will choose your answer and you will choose X if you think that no article is used. Let us see if they have given an example. Yes, we have lunch at 2 in the afternoon. We have lunch here. X has been put up. Why? Because no article is required here. But here the article is required, so it has been put up there. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now you decide.
Ma'am, look at a.
Look at a C. Do we ever say a C?
No, ma'am.
C can never be singular form. Do remember. A sky. No, we never say a sky. There is a clear sky. It is clear sky. There is clear sky. Sky is not treated as singular number. C is not treated as singular number. Okay. We know there is only one sun, yet sun is not treated as singular number. We never say there is a sun and a moon. If we have to specify, we would say there is one sun and one moon. Right? Yes.
Sir.
Yes. Think again.
Look at the sea.
That's correct. Yes. Who is dash lady in dash picture?
Who is the?
Okay. Who is the lady in?
In the picture?
Good. Yes, I visited dash South Africa last summer.
I visited the South Africa.
I visited South Africa. Do you say I visited the India?
No.
I visited the Chandigarh.
No.
So,
X.
right, no article. It means no article, right? Okay. The book is about dash man who lives on dash small island.
The.
About the man, okay, who lives on
the small island.
On?
The.
On, okay, you will see this later, right? I work as dash only English teacher at this school.
As I work as the only English teacher.
Right. Harry fixed dash car so we can go to dash lake. Yes.
Harry fixed the car.
Okay. So we can go to
the lake.
The lake. Okay. She goes to work by bike.
She goes to work by the bike.
By the bike.
Yes.
Jamie likes dash music. He plays dash instrument.
Jamie likes the music. No X.
He plays dash instrument.
He plays the instrument.
Aisha?
I have doubt.
Okay, no problem. Mary, do remember this is the learning process, okay? So no problem. Mary enjoys eating dash Swiss cheese.
Mary enjoys eating the Swiss cheese.
Yes, we have dash small house in dash village in dash Netherlands.
We have a small house.
Right. Yes.
In a village.
Okay.
X.
Right. Fine. Now should we check?
Yes.
Only 50%. Anyway, you will see the corrections. Okay. The book is about the man who lives on the small island. This is what you wrote. The book is about a man who lives on a small island. Right? Here, in fact, I also doubt that the first part was correct. I don't know why they have made it incorrect. The second part, of course, is not correct. That should have been on a small island. Right? Then here she goes to work by bike. By bike, by the bike, we don't need to write. By the bike meaning specific bike. But that specific bike has not been mentioned anywhere else. So there would be no article. Okay?
Okay.
Jamie likes music. You were right that you decided no article. But he plays an instrument. You forgot that instrument begins with a vowel, I. So we have to use an here. Right? Okay. Mary enjoys eating the Swiss cheese. No, your answer is right. I don't know why they haven't accepted, but your answer is right. Okay? Because Mary enjoys eating cheese. It's fine. But the Swiss cheese, it specifies one particular kind of cheese. Okay? Yes. We have a small house in a village in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, again, I do not agree with their answer. The Netherlands, in Netherlands is correct. Okay. So anyway, it doesn't matter. It happens. Fine?
Okay.
Yes. Now there is one more exercise. That is, I think, exercise. Yes. Let's take up this one. Again, you have to use a and the, right? Okay. Yes. Now do it very carefully. Read the sentence time and again. Try to understand what it says. Don't be in a hurry. Fine? Yes. I like dash blue tea. You know that one thing, Anmol, I always give advice to my children while attempting grammar. When you are unable to understand for grammar and for reading comprehension, you should always read as if you are whispering. जिसको lip syncing कहते हैं ना आप, वैसे आप करिए.
Okay.
Yes, when you hear the sound of what you are reading yourself, immediately you will realize, oh, something wrong is there. What is missing there? What is wrong there? Immediately you will catch it. So grammar का best है slightly loud reading, कितना loud भी नहीं, कि the other examinees in the examination room, they get to know, right? But itna कि आपके लिए sufficient, okay? Yes, I like blue t-shirt over there better than dash red one.
I like the blue t-shirt
Okay. Yes.
better than the red one.
Good. Okay. Their car does 150 miles dash R.
An hour.
Ah, very common. Immediately, you were so prompt in giving this answer, huh? Good. Where is dash USB drive I lent you last week?
Where's the USB drive?
Right. Do you it is just like I gave you an example. I want the book your mother gifted, right?
Yes. Yes.
I want the USB drive I lent you last week. Do you still live in dash Bristol?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of Bristol?
It's the name of a place.
Okay. Ma'am, X.
You say X, okay. Is your mother working in dash old office building?
In the
Okay. Carol's father works as dash electrician.
Carol's father works as an electrician.
Right, an electrician. The tomatoes are 99 pence dash kilo.
A kilo.
Okay. What do you usually have for dash breakfast?
For the breakfast.
Ben has a dash terrible headache. After this tour, you have dash whole afternoon free to explore the city.
The
Okay, fine. Shall we check now?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, one is incorrect. Okay, all these are correct. But what do you usually have for breakfast? We don't use that, the, for breakfast. Why? Because breakfast is breakfast. It itself is a specific meal, course of meal, right? So we don't need to say, yes, the lunch, the dinner. Ah, yes, when I say, I invite you to the dinner, then it is correct. Why? Because then it is referring to 3 courses of meal, but I am inviting you to one particular one. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And then the rest are correct. Good, very good. So you see that when you are doing, practice, then you are able to do it. Here is given, recommended for you. Let's see. Oh. Use a or an. Ah, it's very simple one. Still, Lucy has.
A dog.
Let's sing.
A song.
Emily needs.
A new.
I need.
A
But Ben has.
an.
Peter has.
An.
We listen to.
An. N.
She has,
N.
okay, the speed of this car was 160
N.
miles an hour. They finished
A unit.
a unit. Why do you say a unit? Because U is also vowel. A, E, I, O, U. U is also vowel.
Okay, N unit.
No, your answer is correct. A unit is correct, Anmol. But I just wanted to ask you the reason. The reason is, you see, that U is a vowel, but its sound is that of Y-O-U.
Yes.
Right? Its sound is not that of U. For example, we say an umbrella. We never say a umbrella. Because U's sound is actually as a. An umbrella. An unkempt hair. Is that clear? An unclean dress. An ugly face. Here we are using an. But for unit, a unit, a uniform, a universe, a universal truth. Are you getting this?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is where we should know the logic also as to why this has been used here. When you find such thing, you should try to find out why it's not a here, why it's not an here, right? That will help you better. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Any problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay. The remaining we will take up next week. All right?
Okay.